Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one. The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Robbie Lopez. Ready for a busy Wednesday afternoon show. Got a brand new practice squad with all the headliners out there. Our Diamond Series, Robbie, the new one, only one headliner off the board, the Hutchinson Flex. Got a Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, ripped dual-sign Speed Flex. Got a Tony Romo Flex, a bunch of multi-sign helmets in that Diamond Series. Mini helmets and jerseys, only a couple headliners gone in both. The Vault, only a couple headliners gone in there as well. Got an insane Emmitt Smith Speed Flex. For the most part, every series we have either has every headliner out there or almost every headliner. I mean, you can look at the board right now. We have a headliner board with all the names, guys. It is loaded. So chances are, if you ask me what's left in a series, most likely everything or almost everything, Robbie.
Almost.
Should be a fun show. What do you think?
Should be. I'm hoping. Let's keep our fingers crossed and let's get these guys some stuff to see.
Well, we already have 3 pre-fills and 4 personals.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah.
We're off to a good start already.
We're on a hot start to our Wacky Wednesday.
Yes, Wacky Wednesday. I like that.
It's snowing here in Chicago,
It is
and
snowing.
we're expecting a big snowstorm.
Yeah,
so.
I was bringing some boxes over from our new area, and I was like, man, driving that U-Haul, Robbie, I'm like, it's kind of scary in this weather. I'm like, damn.
Oh, you sit up high, huh?
You sit up high.
You're not used to sitting up high, are you?
I've driven a U-Haul, but it's been a long time.
I was just going to say.
It's been a long time. Luckily, usually when I've moved in the past, my parents have helped me out, and my dad insists on driving the U-Haul.
You never drove the U-Haul?
I have before, but like once or twice. And I forgot. I forgot what it was. Let's get the party started, though. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. Pulling up our randomizer. 6 and a 4, 10 on the dice roll. 10 on the dice roll. So that's a messy number, the GOAT number for...
A lot of clicking for you.
Yeah, a lot of clicking. I always say a lot of clicking, a lot of boxes.
That's true.
What's up, Jacom? Hope all is good. What's up, Bri? How's it going, Brian Clay?
Brian Clay, what's up there? John Gomez.
I'm going to wear some sort of jersey that Brian Clay. He didn't specify what, but I will purchase a jersey here in the next couple weeks.
What's this for?
Because, you know, the Chiefs lost. So he wants me to wear a Packer jersey, but he didn't specify what player. Obviously, I'm a big guy, 4XL, 5XL. You're not going to get every player.
Oh, no.
So it might take a second till I find one, Brian, but let me know the team, and I can pick out a player for you, my man. Wheel of Names. Let's see here. I was just trying to get Brian to order because he's never ordered before. I'm not sure he'll ever order with our company. So I was trying to get him to order by betting him, and I lost.
Betting? Oh,
so I don't think Brian will order, but
You're
I
losing
will.
the company money.
No, I'm not actually, because I got to buy my own money on the jersey.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So he wants a Green Bay jersey. Okay. So yeah, I'll get you a Green Bay jersey, Brian. Like I've always said, I'm a man of my word, Robbie. Just, it's a busy week. Jerseys take a while to get there. I'm not going to drop too much money in a jersey I'll never wear again.
Well, I was gonna say, if that's the case, you have you wear it, then you sign it and ship it to Brian Clay as a little memento, kind of like I did with
I can't ship it to him because we don't have an order of him on file, so I can only ship it to him if he orders with us.
Let's see.
But if he does order with us, Robbie, done deal. I can autograph the jersey, send it over to him. So otherwise, we can't ship the customer who's not on file. But
I don't think
I'll do it.
Clayton Brown. But no, yeah, you're right. No order.
Yeah, no, we'll get it done. I'm a man of my word. Honestly, the first thing I'm going to do before that, the face paint for Colin. I have not done that yet either, but I'll definitely going to get the face paint for Colin. That's probably my first priority, and then we'll do the Brian Clay jersey. Don't worry, my man. We did give Jim Morrissey his break spot, so we're good. Hats off to Brian for being correct on the Chiefs not winning the Super Bowl. We do have a jersey break coming up. 2-minute warning.
Dog, you.
Jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. There we go, Shane. Shane got a couple breaks. What's your squad, Shane? We love asking all the new customers what teams they like and how they heard about Ultimate Autographs. It is very addicting, of course. Not the face paint the same day as the jersey, Brian. It's Eagles face paint, not Packer. I mean, it's weird to wear Eagles and Packers the same day. That just feels too weird. So I'll probably do it 2 different days.
You could still sport the.
Well, I actually want to do the Packer stuff on a show with Dom. So Dom works Thursday and Friday. Dom's a Packer fan. It would entertain Dom. So that's my plan for the Packer jersey. Doing that on a Thursday or a Friday with Dominic. Yep, we can do it. Box 7, High Tide. As soon as we're caught up on orders, we can do it. So, Raphael, as far as reward points, you must be logged in at all times. If you want to, possibly get some reward points back, I would email customer service, my man. And Josh, we can definitely knock out that rep personal when we caught up. First personal we'll do will be Josh Simmons' personal. So we have in the jersey break, Raphael Casanova. I don't see a Raphael in this break, Robbie. You can only call it a box number if you are in the break. I don't see Raphael in here. Do you? And I don't see Glenn in here either, for that matter. So I know there's a lot of
So Raphael will be in the black and blue. So hold off on that number, Raphael.
Yep.
Who
And
else
actually,
are you looking for?
just Glenn. Glenn's not in here either. Not in this break, at least.
Glenn, I believe we have a. Nope, we don't have Glenn either.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the wheel, Robbie. No one's called out a number. Just for all the new people out there, guys, you can only call it a box number if you are in the break. If you're not in the break, you cannot call a box number. It is not valid. But you're good, Raphael. New guy, no problem at all. Reason why I do that, Robbie, the reason why we do that is to help out the customers. Because, back in the day, Robbie, it was wild. Anyone could call it a box number. Then someone would call a number that was not in the break, and a bad box came out, and everyone hated them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's for your own good, trust me. It is for your own good. Will Newhouse is in the break, though, Robbie. And I do have a box number from Will, box 5, which is not on the ticker. The ticker is scrolling at the bottom. Box 5 is already done. We do have Tyler in here. Tyler is in the break. He wants the wheel. The wheel it is. So yeah, all the numbers scrolling at the bottom of the ticker. I feel like a weatherman here, Robbie. But that's where your box numbers can be found on our terrific ticker. All right, randomizer going up. Good luck, guys. Okay. Let me spin that wheel here for Tyler.
Spin that wheel, Common.
I'm playing Wheel of Fortune. Already got 53 people watching, by the way. Hey, guys. Good to have you guys.
We do have 2.
We do have 2. Perfect.
Did you say 5?
Well, there's no 5. Will called 5, and it's not on the ticker.
I was gonna say, I just wanted to
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. We have a lot of new guys in this break. Barry Steven, Christopher Hudson, Nick Randall, Jacob Halverson, and Kyle Mosey. Guys, let me know what team you guys like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. And welcome to the break room, of course. All is pretty good, Richie. To be honest, last night was a little rough. The dogs ate some brownies. We took them to the ER, Robbie.
Did they get into your magic brownies again?
They got into my magic brownies. The magic just being chocolate, but I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep. So obviously the Chiefs lost, but you know me, I'm a positive guy. Life is really good for the most part. Today may not be the best day necessarily, but overall life is good, man. Anytime I work here, which is crazy, usually people want to get away from work to kind of like kick back and feel better about things. Yep. Sometimes coming to work here cheers you up because I love this job, Robbie. This is awesome.
Awesome it is.
So first break today, Bennett Mitchell. Yes, sir. First break of the show. So Kyle's got the NFC North. What's up, Robbie?
No, I was going to say Bennett's in the next jersey break.
Gotcha. Nick's got the NFC South. Tyler, NFC East. Jacob, NFC West. Barry, AFC North. Nick, AFC South. Christopher, AFC East. And then we have AFC West as well. I will say, Brian, that one is pretty good. I actually listened to the show on the drive in, and I did see that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, he said, do you think if Mahomes had Allstate instead of State Farm, he would have been better protected from mayhem like the Eagles D? Geico is what he needs. He needs a Geico. He needs a Geico, the gecko, man. That's what he needs.
The caveman?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the pups are good, Richie, hopefully. Knock on wood. The fiance is at home watching them. But we think they'll be good. They did a bunch of tests. Everything came back good last night, so I think everything will be okay. Got a new guy, Kyle. The original BS20 for the Lions. It is Barry Sanders. No, it's Billy Sims, baby. The 1980 Rookie of the Year. This guy was a Pro Bowler pretty much every year early on. Fun fact about Billy Sims, Robbie, one that a lot of folks don't know. He is 8th all-time in rushing yards per game. He was one of the best running backs to ever put on the uniform. Obviously, if you don't know about him, that's because he got injured early, had a very short career. But in that short career, the guy was an absolute beast. Also a former Heisman Trophy winner in college Hall of Famer, JSA certified on the Billy Sims. Bennett's in the mini break as well. There we go. And very nice, Kyle Mosey.
Well, Bennett Mitchell, buckle up, because your break's about to happen right now.
Yeah.
After
the black and blue.
After I believe it's the mini. Yep, they're the mini.
Yeah, black
After
and blue.
the mini.
I see black and blue next, Robbie. But mini helmets in the hole here.
Jonathan Belanger bought the remaining 4 spots in that, so we are
all right, Jonathan.
Jersey break number 2.
We do have a brand new practice squad, guys, with every headliner available, and a new diamond with every headliner but one available. So that's probably my recommendation, Robbie. What's the best break to attack? The one that's full of headliners, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the diamonds for the people who's got the money, the people who want the best stuff in the break room, the authentic helmets, the practice squad for the guys that, maybe don't want to risk as much, but can still win a speed flex in that practice squad. Try hard, Kyle says, first of many, I hope. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Kyle. What's your team, Kyle? New guy in the break room. First ever order. What's the squad, Kyle? Very nice on the Billy Sims jersey. Also a part owner of a bunch of barbecue restaurants.
Ooh.
Which makes me hungry, Robbie. It makes me hungry.
Well, when are you going to get us lunch if you're a part owner?
No, well, Billy Sims is a part owner.
Oh, Billy. Oh, I thought you were saying yourself. I was like, well, no. Common, you holding out on us?
No.
You're a part owner of a barbecue shop?
No.
You haven't provided us barbecue lunch
yet? Billy Sims. Let's do the last box in the black and blue. Box 1.
Like,
nice
we could have been
man.
best friends by now.
No, Robbie. You're the one that's the culinary guy who's only made food here once or twice, Robbie.
A handful of times.
We hired you because we heard you can cook. So,
well, definitely this summer we'll do.
All right, let's do a barbecue, man.
The nice area that we're going to be moving to has a great setup for us.
We'll have more room, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. It's the last box. I think it's box 1, Robbie, but there's only one left. Yeah, so
I got it.
Whatever box is left. We got Robert Chamberlain, Is that Wilt's brother? Robert! Wilt Chamberlain's brother of the house. We got Kevin Halleck, Rafael Casanova, Nick Randall, Julian Andrade, Robert Chamberlain, and Kevin Halleck. Wilt Chamberlain's much younger brother. He did not sleep with 1,000 women, though, Robbie. That was just Wilt Chamberlain. Sure. That was just Wilt, not Robert.
I don't know.
That's a lot. That's a lot of women to sleep with, man.
If you're in the family, it tends to trickle down.
All right, box one, the first box in the black and blue. Only joking, Robert, if you're watching. He's like, I've heard that joke a million times, guys. Just leave me alone. I have a wife and I'm fully committed to her. Got a full-size helmet coming up. Full-size lid. A very nice, authentic. Oh, my goodness. This is one of my all-time favorite players. Perhaps my favorite Bear of all time. Ooh. It is the kick return, punt return GOAT, Devin Hester.
There you go.
The most return touchdowns of all time. Had the iconic Super Bowl return against the Colts. Just a slight smudge on the non-auto side. That is why it's in the black and blue. Nice hit, Robert Chamberlain, on Devin Hester. Very nice. Richie Knight says, Kyle, Ultimate Auto is great. I've built a collection of about 15 helmets in just a few months in here. Awesome vibes and awesome products. Thank you, Richie. Couldn't agree more, man. We have the best memorabilia and the best people on the air selling it, man. So I'm a little biased, of course, but I do agree with Richie, Robbie, for sure.
Oh, yes.
For sure. It's an authentic Devin Hester. What a way to end the black and blue series.
Yeah, that's a good series.
Mini helmets coming up next. Mini double is next. And I'll tell you what, Robbie, even if something is full after the jersey break, if you're out there, Mr. High Tide, Joshua Simmons will quickly knock out Josh's rep. I know he's waiting. I know he's ordered. So we'll knock out the mini. We'll knock out the jersey break. Then even if something else is full, we'll take a very quick break and knock out Josh Simmons' personal, assuming Josh is there. If Josh is not there, we'll wait, because obviously we want to see him, see his helmet live on the air. So agree with Richie. Community is also amazing, says Bradley. You guys are awesome people. The way you guys interact, make friendships here, very, very special. Mini double number one. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Ryan N-Day Diary Andreessen says, just takes one hit and you're hooked. There we go. Speaking of Josh isn't here. He wants 22 and 30 on the mini double. So Josh, mini break, jersey break, your personal right afterwards, my man, Josh Simmons. Very clean Devin Hester helmet. I know a slight smudge, but very, very nice helmet. Nice inscription. I mean, Robbie, whenever they played Soulja Boy back in the day when Devin Hester was back there to return, like your heart fluttered with excitement, man. Mm-hmm. I know he didn't take every kick back, but every time he took a kick, it felt like he was going to take it to the house.
Oh, every Bears fan. Even myself felt like that. Like, any time the guy had just touched the ball, you were like on the seat of your, on the edge of your seat, just like, all right, let's go. Let's see it.
Let's see it.
And then you see that first deke or something, he always does that.
Oh,
you knew he was gone.
He was awesome.
You knew he was gone.
He was awesome. 23 and 30 from Josh Simmons. My name is up. What do I do? What's up, Shane? Welcome, Shane Dameron, new guy in the break room. Let us know your team and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. So, Shane, typically, you'll see the break right now, but I ask for box numbers. The first 2 numbers that come through in the chat are the 2 we'll do, which, by the way, are Josh Simmons says 23 and 30, Robbie. So, Shane, you would call it a box number if someone else beats you. Actually, you're done, Shane. What do? You hope you get the winning helmets. Divisions are randomized. If your division wins, you win 1 helmet or 2 helmets in the double box. Took quite a few back in Atlanta as well. Yeah, actually, his record-setting return was with the Falcons, Bennett. Most of his career with the Bears, but finished up with the Atlanta Falcons. Ironically, breaking Deion Sanders' return record as a Falcon, Devin Hester. Everyone always remembers their first win, too. Mine was a Packers Don Magic Makowski Flash mini helmet. The Magic Man. The guy, Bradley, that was the guy before the guy When Mikowski got hurt, Brett Favre went in, and the rest was history.
Yep.
So 10 clicks, you got it, Shane. And if you do win, your shipping info is already on file, and we ship out the helmet to you probably tomorrow, possibly on Friday, but typically we ship every weekday. We are very backed up back there, which is a good problem to have, Robbie. It means that we're busy. Busy. Shane's an Eagles fan, and we popped up on Facebook. There we go.
Ooh, there we
See an ad, Shane? So, Eagles Nation, I have a good hit for you in the mini helmets. And this is my advice to all of our customers, Robbie. I know everybody looks at this live break page. They look at the practice squad, for example, that has every single headliner left in this series. They look at the Diamonds, for example, Robbie, that has every headliner but the Hutch still available, including that insane Montana and Jerry Rice ripped helmet. Did that sell out already?
What's up?
The pairing and the Diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay, so that did sell out.
Yep.
All right, so perfect. Let's do what we talked about. Let's take that one down, the old one. We'll do one more pairing, and then you give the 3 people in that old one a spot in the next single we do in the new series. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So perfect. So what I was going to say, though, don't only look at the photos, look at the graphic. There's a Cooper DeJean in the mini helmets who had a big pick 6 in the Super Bowl for our guy here, our new guy, Shane. The Drew Bledsoe of Green Bay, exactly. Mine was a Devin Hester authentic because I'm a Packer fan, of course, says Jay August. Jeff last night, I think Jeff won 2 Bears, actually, in the NFC North. DJ Moore and Lance Briggs in the same break.
Wow.
I hear you, Bradley. Mine was a Gardner Minshew GM Rookie 10 slab. My wife is a WSU alum, so it worked out great. I don't think it's too backed up, Matthew. Again, I would say usually about 50% of the time the stuff actually gets shipped out late. It's actually a matter of USPS and UPS guys not showing up. Now, it is snowing pretty heavy in the Chicagoland area. So the guys that are USPS workers, Robbie, they may not show up there to pick up packages. So I'm not exactly sure how backed up it is, but I don't think it's too backed up because I did see the boxes back there, Robbie. My guess would be maybe 1 day behind. But that's a customer service question, Matthew McLaughlin. 23 and 30 coming up in the mini helmets. Gridiron Minis. Good to have Matthew in the break room as always. You know, I haven't seen this player on this team in a long time. He was a Chicago Bear this last season, but he'll forever be a Charger. Keenan Allen on the Flash Mini. A couple years ago with the Chargers, Robbie, this dude was on pace to break the single season catch record.
Yep.
One of the best route runners in the NFL. He's a guy that probably will make the Hall of Fame. He's got 11,274 receiving yards. If you're a receiver and you get to about 13,000, you're probably in the Hall of Fame. He gets about 2,000 more yards. It is hard to not put him in the Hall of Fame. He is still only 32. A little bit older, but it's not like he's 37 or 38. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Keenan Allen. So very nice Flash Mini for the Chargers. Go Chargers. Attaboy Kyle. Kyle Mosey, by the way, Robbie. This is Kyle's second ever break. And he is 2 for 2 in the break room, Robbie.
2 for 2 already.
The man can't lose. Cannot lose right now. And we always say beginner's luck. If you're hot,
of course.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling until you lose. You don't get up from the blackjack table while you're hot.
No.
And that is for sure.
All right, folks. 1 to go in, maybe not. I'll save that comment because we are closed.
Also a W here, Robbie. We have box number mojo. One of the best inscriptions you can put on a helmet. One that almost no player can ever put this on the helmet. Mercury Morris, 17-0. 17-0 for Joshua Simmons on the Mercury Morris Mini. So he was part of the first backfield to have 2 guys with 1,000 rush yards, Larry Csonka and Mercury Morris. The late, great Mercury Morris did pass away here in the last year or so, but former Pro Bowler, ×3, Super Bowl champion, led the NFL in rushing touchdowns in 72, Nice looking mini for Joshua Simmons. So there we go, Josh. Back in the winner's circle. So jersey break, Josh's personal real quick, and then the best break in the room, the diamonds. You can never go wrong with diamond helmets, man. You can never go wrong with the diamond helmets. And I know we're close on that new practice squad. Did that sell out too, Robbie?
Yep.
Perfect. So, as usual, just about everything is selling here in the break room. Just about everything is selling. All right. We have the jersey break next. We got Bennett Mitchell, Shane Dameron, and Jonathan Bellinger. So, jersey single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Who's got the numbers here? 56 people watching across all 3 platforms, Robbie.
And then you're going to do Joshua's personal after this?
Yeah, I'll knock out Josh's personal real quick. So the last pairing is up in that Diamond series, guys. The last pairing of the series, then the new series by itself. Really, really busy early show. So if you don't have those numbers, I'll go to the wheel pretty quickly. So last call for a number in the jersey break. Here we go. Shane's the new guy. Shane's already got it down. He wants box 4. Thank you, Shane. Box 4 is on the ticker. Box 4 coming off. Box 4 coming up. Bennett, Shane, and Jonathan. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's have some fun in the jersey break. Is Purdy still in the mini helmets? We did pull the Purdy in the minis. There is a Purdy in the practice squad, though. Brock Purdy's in the brand new practice squad, Jacom. That would be a Brock Purdy authentic helmet. Not to mention, Jacom, you're a Niner fan. Not only is there a Brock Purdy, there's a licensed Steve Young jersey. So in other words, that practice squad has Jacom's name written all over it, Robbie. It's all about you there, Jacom, in the practice squad. Bennett down to Jonathan. We're going 10 clicks for our spots. Brock Purdy. Yeah, I think the guy should get paid personally, Robbie. I mean, look, he's not a top 5 quarterback in the league. He's borderline top 10, but all the other guys that are in the top 10 category, they all have contracts. It's not a great draft class. The Niners won't have a very high pick. They won't do better than Brock Purdy. That is my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Better off paying him. The guy has done a really good job for him.
Definitely getting paid.
Mm-hmm. Shane's got the NFC North. NFC South is Jonathan. NFC East, NFC West, and AFC North, Jonathan. Shane's got the AFC South. Bennett Mitchell, AFC East, and Bennett Mitchell in the AFC West. Box 4 coming up. Box 4. It's a headliner. How about it, Jonathan Bellinger? A very, very nice custom jersey. It is Alvin Kamara for the New Orleans Saints. 5-time Pro Bowl running back. One of the best dual threat guys. Running the ball, receiving the ball. Very, very clean jersey for Jonathan. Alvin Kamara. That is nice, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
That is very nice.
man. Look at that thing. Just black gold.
You
Great
saw
running back. Up until he got into a little mischief, but I think that got taken care of. So hopefully he comes back very strong this year.
And you saw kind of what happened when he got injured this last year.
Yeah.
And just how much worse the Saints offense was without him.
Oh, yeah.
Because that team is not a great team, but he is a great player. Getting him the ball. I mean, early on in the season, the first 4 or 5 weeks, when he was healthy and they were humming, he was the top 5 running back in the league, Alvin Kamara.
Yeah. And they're getting a new coach. They're getting Kellen Moore. They're getting a really high anticipated offensive coordinator / coach. He's going to take that team. Look out, Saints fans. You're going to get a nice coach.
The good news for them is they're not in a great division.
No.
So there's a chance. Obviously, Kellen Moore did a great job with the Eagles. A good hire. He'll know how to use Alvin Kamara. You saw how he used Saquon Barkley. I know Barkley's a little bit more powerful, a better runner. But in some ways, they're both dual threat guys. There is some similarities between those two.
Oh, yeah.
Saquon's better, but Alvin Kamara, he'll put him to good use, Kellen Moore.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
He's great out of the out backfield, where you could, he's a good receiver / running back where you dip it out to the side. He's able to run up the field that way. Kind of like what Barkley does too. You know, he's able to pitch it out to him if need be. He's out there,
Yeah.
loves to play that space out there. So, like you said, Kamara, Barkley, obviously a lot of comparison to it, but Barkley's
Yeah.
the better running back.
Should be good. Josh Simmons, my man, you still out there, brother? Rep personal. Did he call a number earlier? I feel like he said the wheel, but I could be wrong, Robbie.
I believe he did.
Actually, no, box 7.
Yeah, he said box 7. I
Box
was gonna say.
7. Josh, you still here, brother? Box 7 for the reps. Kellen's a smart guy, says Batman. Saints are in good shape with them. Yeah. I mean, they got a good
Box
coach.
7.
Probably got to get a few more better players, but he's definitely a good coach. Let me add practice squad to that ticker, by the way. Practice squad.
It's out of 30.
Out of 30. Yes, sir, says Josh. There we go, brother. So 7 coming up for the rep personal, and then we do have the best break in the room, the diamonds on deck here. Thank you, Robbie. Good luck, Mr. Simmons. Nicholas Newell wants the wheel for his mini personal. All right. While I have this pulled up, I'm going to knock this out real quick as well for Nicholas. We'll get that mini done as well. Isaac and Justin, if you're out there, guys, your personals could be coming up soon, too. He actually wants the wheel. Sorry, Robbie.
Oh, he said, okay.
Wheel for the mini personal.
Okay.
All right, here we go on our rep helmet. Ooh, okay. And this is one of the baddest dudes out there. Voted one of the dirtiest players in NFL history. The former Pro Bowler, the former 4-time Super Bowl champion. It's Bill Romanowski on the full-size rep. Josh Simmons, congrats on Romo Cop. You know how we have Tony Romo, who, by the way, is available on a Speed Flex in the Diamonds. The original Romo, Bill Romanowski for Joshua Simmons. There we go, Josh. Josh has been winning a lot in the break room last couple days. Keeping that winning streak going with the rep personal.
And then we said we're going to do
The mini real quick. Since
Nicholas
is in here.
Okay.
He did ask for the wheel. Let me spin the wheel here. Thanks, guys, says Josh. Nice, Josh, says Bradley. Nice indeed. You're welcome, sir. You are very welcome. All right, minis out of 30. So I'll pull up my 1 to 30 wheel. Spinning the wheel here. We got ourselves number 4, looks like, Robbie, for the minis.
You gotta be kidding me. It's the number you said.
Yeah, and it's not actually even on the ticker, though.
Okay.
We have 3 and 5, though. So 4 was meant to be, but not meant to be at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll spin 3 and 5. Whatever it lands on, that's the mini box we will be doing here. All right, so 3, Robbie.
3. You got it.
3. I'll put this rep personal away, and then box 3 coming up for personal Nicholas, and then diamonds coming up. The best break in the room. The anticipation is killing me, Robbie. We got multiple multi-sign helmets. I love that Montana and Jerry Rice Speed Flex. Quite possibly the best quarterback receiver duo of all time. Those two together, really, really good. I know we had Brady and Moss briefly. I know we were talking about this last night with Steven. You know, you have Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison, Manning and Reggie Wayne, you know, Mahomes and Kelsey for a tight end, Gronk and Brady. But, I mean, no doubt about it, Montana and Rice right up there with the best of them. A top 3 or 4 quarterback of all time with arguably the best receiver ever. That Niners helmet is sick. Let me show it off real quick. I know that break is coming up, but this is the helmet I'm talking about. Dual signed RIP 49er helmet. The Eclipse with the gold RIP right there. Montana and Rice. That thing is sick, man. Very, very sick lid. Worth probably north of $1,500 for a Niner fan, though. You know how much it's worth, Robbie? It's priceless. Priceless. Box 3 coming up for Nicholas Mini Personal. 3 out of 30. This is a guy that we'll see where he ends up. but this is one of the best Robins in the league. On many teams would be the number one guy. It is T. Higgins on the Bango Mini. And this man missed some games last year, Robbie. He still finished with double-digit touchdowns, I believe, for T. Higgins. Terrific wide receiver, a terrific mini Nicholas Newell on T. Higgins. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now, Robbie. T. Higgins was tied for 6th with 10 receiving touchdowns last season. Difference is he only played 12 games. So, guy's a beast. The guy's an absolute beast. And he's not even a headliner, just a secondary headliner in this series, T. Higgins. Batman says the best quarterback and receiver combo ever is Montana and Rice, even though they destroyed my Broncos in the Super Bowl. Mad respect. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could definitely make that case. I mean, you put those guys in today's rules too, Robbie. I mean, you know, some guys might have better stats together, although Rice's stats speak for themselves as well. But imagine Montana and Rice in today's rules, in today's NFL. Yeah, they'd be even better. They would be even better. The two terrific players for the Niners. All right. Speaking of that helmet, speaking of those two guys, they could be one here next. Diamond double number 1 dropped me 1 box number from the old and 1 from the new. Only got 2 boxes left in the old. It is 1 in 29. The new, I think we've only done 2 boxes, 10 and 21. So otherwise, anything 1 through 30 is good. Robert Chamberlain, Shane Dameron, and Matthew McLaughlin. So Matthew wants 29 in the old and 19 in the new. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate ya. Yeah, Taylor Clark along with Craig. We got Roger Craig a lot in the break room. John Taylor as well. All guys in the break room. Believe it or not, Batman, Roger Craig and John Taylor, not even headliners, just hanging out in the break room. Shane wanted 24 in the new, just a little bit late, Shane. But we do have 19 from Mr. McLaughlin. Matthew. Shane's already picking it up on the box calls, though. Already picking it up. So 29 in the old and 19 in the new, Robbie. Thank you, sir. Oh. Nope, it is 10 clicks. My bad. It is 10 clicks. I'm good. I thought I clicked one too many, but I'm good. Shane's got the NFC North. Robert's got the AFC North. And Matthew McLaughlin hoping it's not one of the Norths because he has it every other spot. So 19. 19 on the new one. All right, end zone 29 coming up. And Shane did have the numbers, but it is first come, first serve. So Matthew's numbers were a little bit ahead of Shane's. We are going with Matthew's numbers. First come, first serve once the host puts it in the chat, of course. Last night, Robbie, we had a big chase going on in the 1 and 4.
Yep.
And a lot of customers were jumping the gun on the box calls. I was like, hold on, I know you're pumped.
Excited.
They got excited. Here's a cool helmet. Cool helmet coming up. This is a beautiful flash. It is Otis Anderson on the Cardinal flash. This is a former Pro Bowl running back. He was great with the Cardinals, great with the Giants, even a Super Bowl MVP with the Giants. That Scott Norwood missed kick for the Bills. Otis Anderson had more than 100 yards that game and got the Super Bowl MVP. So Matthew McLaughlin, Otis Anderson, flash authentic. And that was the old box. The new box is coming up where the possibilities are endless. 47 of you guys sticking with us today. Appreciate you guys watching our breaks here today.
Boom, boom.
Nice job there, Matthew McLaughlin. Otis Anderson. All right.
All right.
I'm a big Matthew McConaughey fan, Robbie.
You're going to learn today.
That guy is something else. Love those Super Bowl commercials. I'll put Otis back in the box.
Dub Bears. Dub Bears. Dub Bears.
It was so good. It was so good. So we have multiple dual sign helmets, by the way. Obviously, Montana and Rice, which I mentioned. How about a pretty good modern quarterback and receiver combo? A very underrated one, Robbie. Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans available in here.
Get out of here.
There's a Terry McLaurin, Brian Robinson Jr. Speaking of underrated players, McLaurin finishing second in the NFL in receiving touchdowns this season. Charger triple signed, all Hall of Famers. The two best Ravens, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. Nick Chubb, Speed Flex is sick. There's so many great options. And every helmet in the series is authentic. The authentic helmet's worth the most. And they also look the coolest. I know they take up more room, but you want to really catch someone's eye about with your PC, you show them your authentic helmet. You don't show them your mini or your jersey. You show them the authentic helmet, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
That's the cool stuff.
That's the stuff everybody's chasing.
Right? And this is how this game is played, man. Matthew had the 6 spots, but sometimes all it takes is 1 to win. We have Rashad Bateman for Robert Chamberlain.
There you go.
Terrific receiver down the stretch this year. Had a career high season in receiving touchdowns. Got a touchdown catch in every Raven playoff game. So very, very nice hit. Rashad Bateman for Robert Chamberlain. What's up, D Rose? D Rose in the house. And what's up, Common and Robbie?
Rose. What's going on, Derek Rose?
Derek Rose is probably shooting hoops in the backyard right now.
No.
Balling.
Not in this weather. He's from Chicago.
Is he living in Chicago right now? I'm not sure.
That's D Rose.
He probably actually has his own indoor basketball court, Robbie.
That too. He's got probably an indoor.
So he probably is shooting
probably
hoops.
is balling. He's
like, when I was a kid, though, I'm not even kidding. We used to play snow basketball. We're
basketball,
slipping and sliding, but I just love to play hoops.
Yo, D
so-
Rose. D Rose.
Nice
What's your real
break
name?
right there.
What's your real name? D Rose.
Probably Derek. Maybe. I don't know.
Could be Derek. Hey.
Practice squad double coming up. Practice squad double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Jeff August, Jonathan Ballinger, Teddy Butler, Jonathan Ballinger, and Stephen Plecki.
Well,
Late
welcome.
to the show, but here for the support. Better late than never, man. Better late than never. We actually hopped on a little bit late ourselves as well, but we are here to party. So Jeff wants 10 and 21. Those were first. I'll get that one for you in a second here, Robbie. The first boxes in this new practice squad, 10 and 21. Get the Bateman, put it back in the box. Anytime you see a filler hit, definitely hop in because the headliner ratio is getting better and better and better. Rashad Bateman. And then, Robbie, I know you were busy, but before I forget, that Higgins and Allen were secondary headliners in the minis. You got them? Cool. Just making sure. Thank you, sir. All right, 10 and 21 coming up. Randomization coming up. A Flea Flicker practice squad double. The first 2 boxes in our new practice squad. And then at the current moment, for the first time seemingly all show, we're mostly caught up. But I know the practice squad and the diamonds will be knocked out very, very soon. We will knock out a couple personals, though, Robbie, if nothing else is full.
21.
Yes. So, D-Rose, again, I would reach out to customer service. I am not promising any wholesale deal for you, my man. I would reach out to customer service. I will try to mention it to my owner. But for the most part, we are a live break room. It is not typically what we do wholesale. But obviously, if someone wants to get stuff off of us, we might be open to it. I cannot promise that, though. Cannot promise that. Because this is a break room. Obviously, Robbie, I think it's more fun when there's breaks involved, right? Oh, yeah. More fun when there's breaks involved. But if you want to get a response, and, just in case I forget, or you want to get a quicker response, I would go to this page and contact customer service and let them know you're interested in some wholesale helmets. 10 times on the way. I thought originally the D Rose was our longtime customer Dustin Rose, but it's a different guy, Robbie.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you said that because that's what I thought was.
Because I asked him to text me because I have Dustin's number.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have my. It's a different Dustin or different D Rose. Rather.
Different D Rose.
Different D Rose. The second D Rose we've had in the room here.
My initial thought was the same. I was like,
Well, because he had a lot of
this Dustin
questions,
Rose?
which is good. I love when new customers
Yeah.
have questions, Robbie. But I was like, Dustin, you've been here a long
You've been-
time.
yeah.
I think you know this already. So it's a different guy.
unless Dustin's going through
Yeah.
Alzheimer's.
No, he's not. Don't say that, Robbie.
I'm just saying, like, or amnesia. Like, he
but
bumped the
both
head.
guys are cool though. Both
love
D Roses are cool.
I love the positive.
Yeah, Teddy Butler's got the NFC North, Jonathan Ballinger, NFC South, NFC East, NFC West, and the AFC North, Jonathan, Jeff August, AFC South and East, and Stephen Plecky. I believe Stephen Plecky last night snagged, I think it was the Gronk. It was one of the speed flexes last night with one spot, Mr. Plecky. Job well done, brother. All right, 10 coming up in the practice squad. The ace. Uh-oh. We could be starting off with some real fire here, Robbie.
Oh,
We got a heavy one.
Why do you say that?
Why do I say that, you ask?
Why do you say that?
Well, I'll tell you why, Robbie. I will tell you. You know what? Better yet, I'll show you.
You'll show me.
We got a beautiful speed
Ooh,
flex.
we
Julian
do.
Edelman on the Patriot flex. That is the AFC East. Jeff August, 2 spots. Paid what, about $200? Got roughly 5 times more that value, at least close to it. What terrific Patriot receiver, Super Bowl champion, one of the clutchest guys out there. Remember that catch against the Falcons in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And that comeback win, Julian Edelman. That is very, very nice. 3-time Super Bowl champion and a Super Bowl MVP, Julian Edelman. This is a guy, Robbie, that, you know, good player in the regular season, great player in the postseason. How do you win championships? Your good players become great players. When the light was brightest, he shined brightest, Julian Edelman. Like a lot of Patriots of that era, he was the C word, Robbie.
The C word?
You know what the C word is?
Clutch.
Oh, there we go, Robbie.
The guy was clutch.
He was clutch. Nice hit, says Bradley. And Fuego. Yes, sir. Here's that fire.
Legendary.
And Fuego, indeed.
And Fuego?
And Steven says, yes, sir, it was the Gronk. Legendary, says D-Rose. Absolutely.
He wants the fire. And Fuego.
And Julian Edelman. And Fuego, baby.
He likes the fire.
I mean, think about this. You win a Super Bowl MVP with Brady as your quarterback. Like, they want to give the MVP to Brady. This guy really balled out to get that MVP.
Oh, yeah, he did. He had that
'cause-
famous catch.
Yeah.
Where it was inches.
He, like, pulled it off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it hit the player. And that's where he caught it literally inches off the
It
ground.
was awesome. Awesome catch. Awesome hit, Jeff August. Julian Edelman,
There you
Speed
go.
Flex.
There you go.
And for the new guys, by the way, the Speed Flex this is what it looks like inside. It's the most comfortable and safest helmet. It is the helmet that most pros wear. A lot of high school, a lot of college player wear the Speed Flex.
Yep.
It is worth about $700 before the autograph, before the visor, before the inscriptions. It is worth more than double the standard authentic. It is what everybody's hunting. And usually, Robbie, to get a Speed Flex, you want to be in the diamonds, want to be in the vault, but you can get Speed Flexes for even less money in the practice squad.
Yep.
Now, I'll tell you this, though. The diamond Speed Flexes are considerably better. Montana and Rice Speed Flex, dual sign. Emmett Smith Speed Flex in the vault. Julian Edelman would not be a diamond headliner, but in the practice squad, he's a headliner and a pretty darn good one for Jeff August. First time box caller, I should do it more. Now, every host and every customer has their own thing they believe in, Robbie. And there's never an always. There's no absolutes in the break room, as Kevin Garnett will tell you. Anything is possible. But Jeff, on average, more often than not, when I host, people that call box numbers tend to win the big stuff. You're a wheel guy. Robbie believes in the wheel. So when Robbie hosts, you
Oh,
want
I'm
to call.
not a wheel guy.
You're
That's
not a
just
wheel
what
guy?
they choose the wheel.
They
on
choose
my
the
sh-
wheel.
Yeah, on my show.
So on my show, we prefer to call boxes. I love when guys call boxes, Robbie. It just makes it
Yes.
so much more interactive. We learn about people's dogs, about their kids' birthdays, about their lucky numbers, about family members, the meaning behind the numbers. I do think it's more fun when numbers are called out. I hate going to the wheel. I call it the wheel of death.
The wheel of death.
I feel empty inside when the wheel gets called. But that's just me. If the wheel works for you, you should go with the wheel. Everyone's got their own thing, their own superstitions, and their own good luck charms. That was the love box now for the Woodson box, says Jeff. Okay. So Jordan Love, box 10, and then box 24, Mr. Woodson. I like that. Oh, 21 rather, excuse me. Charles Woodson, 21. I think he was 24 on the Raiders, maybe 21 on the Packers, though. Isn't Jordan Love in this series? Yeah, Jordan Love is in this series.
Yep. He's
so,
on the I'm sorry. Just custom jersey.
Yeah.
Regular jersey.
So J Love is in here, Jeff, for a Mr. Packer fan. Ooh, we have this guy, Robbie, was a nightmare for opposing defensive players. The Nigerian Nightmare, to be exact. Ooh. The nickname for the great Christian Okoye.
Yes.
Who once led the NFL in rushing yards, finishing ahead of Barry Sanders. I mean, you finished ahead of Barry Sanders in rushing yards. You did pretty darn good. JSA certified. Stephen Plecky, still hot in the break room. Congrats on Christian Okoye, my man. Stephen Plecky. I mean, when you're hot, you're hot. And Stephen definitely is very, very hot in this break room.
Yes, Stephen, story time. Christian Okoye is one player he feared the most during his whole entire career. Does anybody know who that player is? Common, no answers, no hints.
Okay. The player that Okoye feared.
Feared the most during his whole entire career.
I think I know the answer, but I'm not going to say it, Robbie. Maybe a certain Bronco fan could answer.
Well, you just gave it away.
I didn't give it away. I don't think enough guys know this player.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
We got to
Anybody
educate
know
these
this
guys.
guy's name? Bronco. Bronco player in the 90s? Yeah, 90s? He was in the 90s.
Defensive
I was
back.
going to say late 80s, early 90s, right? Mid-90s?
I think he was there on the Super Bowl teams in the late 90s.
Late
actually.
90s?
Steve
Jeff August
Atwater.
is right. Yeah, Steve Atwater. Yep.
Yeah. Another Hall of Famer that comes through the break room,
Yeah.
Mr. Atwater. All right, we are caught up for now, Robbie. This won't last long. So let's knock out these personals while we are very, very briefly, emphasis on briefly caught up in the break room. 4 to go in that next practice squad double, 5 to go in that vault quad, 5 to go in that vault single. So there's a lot of progress on the page. I'll do a rundown of what we have available, but let me knock out these personals real quick first. So Isaac Farner, I've not heard from Isaac in the room. Let's knock out his rep personal next, Robbie. Reps out of 25. I'll spin the wheel for the rep personal. One of the biggest hits in Broncos history. That's right, Batman.
Yep.
So how about 16? 16, Robbie, on the rep personal.
We're not going to give him the whole day?
No, we'll knock him out now. Oh, you're right, because they ordered today?
Yeah.
We'll knock him out now.
Okay.
We'll knock him out.
Because I thought we usually do him
Yeah, if it's super busy, I prefer not to, but we'll knock it out now. I want to get these done. There's a lot of these. Let's knock them out this show. Isaac. Typically we do that, though. You're right. It depends on how busy the show is, I guess. It also depends on who the customer is. If it's a guy that I know watches our show all the time, I definitely would wait.
Okay.
But these guys, I don't know Justin or Isaac. Common working the early shift, used to seeing you as the closer, LOL. Sometimes you got to start as well, Todd Reese. I do actually, Todd, work the early shift on Wednesdays. I do play in a rec volleyball league. A lot of Wednesday nights have rec volleyball. So typically I work night Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It is the afternoon show on Wednesdays typically. Yep, got a ring for the Broncos in their first title win, says Batman.
Yeah.
Atwater with John Elway, Terrell Davis, and them boys. Speaking of John Elway is available, Robbie, in that Vault series. So Batman You're a Bronco fan. Come and get the greatest Bronco ever, John Elway.
Oh, yeah.
And that break is close, by the way. Robbie, I like this helmet so much that it's going to be on the table for now, at least. One of the best flashes, one of the best receivers in the league. It is Mike Evans on the full-size replica helmet. Very, very clean rep. Joined Jerry Rice as the only guy with 11 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Jerry Rice, by the way, the GOAT receiver, still available in the Diamonds. Rice and Montana dual sign speed flex. When do we get a common signed volleyball in the breaks?
Whoa!
We could probably arrange that, Todd. Ironically, I'm not that great of a volleyball player. I've actually never played volleyball, but my girlfriend, now fiance, asked me to join her rec volleyball team, and I joined. It is fun, though. Definitely fun. It is annoying, though, sometimes, Robbie, because it's a co-ed volleyball league, right? Mm-hmm. Co-ed volleyball league where every team has 3 guys and 3 girls, and a lot of people in the league are in their 20s and 30s. Our team happens to have 5 females and only 1 guy, which is me. And our females, 3 of them are 50 or older. We have the oldest player in the league and probably 3 of the top 6 oldest players in the league.
Holy moly.
So we are not good. We are not good, but we try. We try, and we have fun. Nice job there, Isaac, on your Mike Evans rep. I was a soccer player growing up, believe it or not. Much thinner Kamen Enchev back in the day. But I played soccer and basketball, Robbie, were my sports. Did play baseball, too, but no high school baseball, just Little League baseball. But those were the 3 sports I played for the most part. Did a little bit of track and cross country in middle school, but probably my best sport now would be basketball. But when I was thinner, I was pretty solid at soccer. My first love, I say, kicking it with Common. I used to play on the soccer team, Robbie, and I would say there's bend it like Beckham and there's kick it like Common. What's better? One is a little bit better in my opinion. Justin, are you out there, my man? We can knock out Justin's jersey personal and get caught up on these personals. In the meantime, we are only 3 to go in that practice squad double. So I'm going to spin for Justin's jersey personal. Ryan Lund saying, hopefully I can win a break. What break did you get into, Ryan?
Practice squads.
The double or the single or both?
Both.
So good news for Ryan, Robbie. He has entered breaks that will definitely fill, and they'll fill the show. No doubt about that. All right, let me spin this wheel here. Spinning the wheel for the jersey personal. Speaking of volleyball, I guess now
You got volleyball tonight?
we're forfeiting because of the weather, which is fine.
Oh.
it's about a 1 hour drive for me typically from here. So with the snow, it'll take longer. So I'm not terribly upset.
Oh, wow.
Let's do 8 in the jersey, which I don't see. I got to do math. 3 and 13 are both 5 away from 8. So I'm going to pull up 3 and 13 and see which one we'll do. Oh, not 113, though. 13. All right, let me spin the wheel, guys. What do we got here? How about number 13?
Hey.
13 for the jersey personal. Then probably practice squad coming up. And real quick, I want to go over the practice squad, the vault, and the diamonds right now, Robbie. The 3 best breaks in the room. Diamond helmets, it's our last pairing where it's 1 from the new, 1 from the old. Then it's going to be the brand new series all by itself. We have the multi-signed Ed Reed, Ray Lewis Authentic, the Lunar Authentic. The 2 best Ravens of all time, both former Super Bowl champions, both former defensive players of the year. I mean, what? Top 2 or 3 linebacker, top 2 or 3 safety to ever play the game. Montana and Rice dual sign speed flex. I mean, you take the Montana auto, the Rice auto, you tack it on the speed flex. It's a rip speed flex with the visor. That bad boy probably close to $2,000 in value, Robbie, give or take. It's an awesome, awesome helmet on that Niners Speed Flex. The more autographs, the more value. I know this one's only one autograph, but aesthetically, look at this helmet, man. Nick Chubb, when this guy was healthy, he was a top 3 running back in the NFL. If he can get back and be healthy, he could be a Hall of Famer. Beautiful rip Speed Flex for Nick Chubb. We do have ourselves still in that diamond break. Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, dual signed lid. Evans consistently a top 10 receiver. Baker was top 3 last year in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. 3 Hall of Famers, Faust, Joyner, and Winslow on that Charger triple sign. And Charger fans, where are we at, Charger fans? LaDainian Tomlinson, the coolest dude out there, Robbie. 2nd all-time in rushing touchdowns. Charger fans, once we have that break in there by itself, Robbie, for one spot can get 4 Charger autographs. Not too shabby.
Yeah.
McLaurin and Robinson on the dual sign STS. Tony Romo Speed Flex, one of the most popular Cowboy quarterbacks, one of the best Cowboy quarterbacks, and terrific TV guy, Tony Romo. Andre Johnson, the best offensive Texan player of all time, 11th all time in receiving yards, one of the best ever. Only headliner gone, Aiden Hutchinson. The diamonds are loaded. Ryan's in that practice squad break, which, again, is pretty loaded as well. We pulled the Edelman Flex, but there's a Michael Vick Lunar Speed Flex, maybe the best running quarterback. We have Jamal Charles, 5.4 yards per carry, the best ever among guys with 1,000 attempts or more. There's a Jaden Reed Speed Flex, the speedy wide receiver, Lawrence Taylor Slate, Hines Ward, one of the best linebackers or one of the best receivers ever, LT, the best defensive player ever, Brock Purdy authentic, Terry McLaurin, a Tua slab card, Steve Young licensed jersey, the best lefty, and then Jordan Love on the jersey. Everything available in here except for the Edelman. Those 2 breaks, Robbie, ought to be very, very hot. And then Vault Series, it has quite possibly one of the coolest helmets in the break room. We looked this up last night. That is Cowboy Joe. This is like the Cowboys like 60s mascot on that helmet, Robbie. The Emmitt Smith Rip Speed Flex, the greatest Cowboy of all time, the only Cowboy ever to win the MVP. Again, that helmet worth north of $1,500. It is absolutely terrific. And we still have a lot of goodies in here. The 3 Charger signed helmet, Josh Jacobs for Packer fans, Jay Jettas, double up in the north, Jefferson and Jacobs, one of the best receivers in the game, Warren Moon Speed Flex. Could have a Mooning in the room.
Ooh,
the
yes,
first black quarterback in the Hall of Fame, Robbie. John Elway on the clean camo authentic, one of the all-time greats. Terry Bradshaw on that slate rep. Got an Emmitt Smith Flex, like I said. Joe Montana Flash authentic, one of the cleanest flashes in the game. Any collector's got to have a Joe Montana. Then how about this one, Robbie? A helmet they don't make anymore. A helmet that's extremely rare in the break room. The most famous corner, maybe the best corner, Deion Sanders on that amp. Loaded series. Come and get it, guys. The Vault, the Diamond, and the Practice Squad. My 3 recommendations. We do have a jersey, though, Robbie. It was 13 that it landed on, I believe, for the jersey. I think that's what it was for Isaac, right? Jersey personal, 13. Yeah, 13.
13? Okay.
It landed on 8, and 13 was the closest. I just wanted to show off these series for the 42 people watching. In case you guys are wondering how to get in, here is the live break page link. This is where you buy all your break spots. I am thinking, though, most likely, Robbie, the Practice Squad double is next. Only 3 spots to go, our closest break at the current moment. All right. Box 13, lucky number 13. This is Bradley Williams' first ever win. The Magic Man, Don Majkowski, former Packer Pro Bowl quarterback, and the starting quarterback before Brett Favre. Majkowski goes down, Favre takes over, Robbie, and the rest of this is history. So JSA certified on the Magic Man for Justin Lindholm. Very nice. So caught up on the personals. And breaks are coming up here shortly. Let's get that practice squad knocked out. I always think to myself, Robbie, in these double box breaks, where can I double up? Where can I win multiple items with one spot? For example, Niner fans, you can double up Brock Purdy, Steve Young in that double. NFC West, one spot, 2 wins. Mike Vick Speed Flex could pair with the Alvin Kamara Authentic, one spot, 2 wins. Packer fans, Jordan Love and his number 1 receiver, Jaden Reed, one spot, 2 wins. That's a Jaden Reed Speed Flex, mind you. So, a lot of options, and you guys will see in the listing, it'll tell you what's rep, what's authentic. The only replica helmet of the big helmets that are photoed is Lawrence Taylor. So all these other authentics you see are authentic or better. Hines Ward, Kamara, Terry McLaurin, Brock Purdy, authentics, Jamar Charles, Jaden Reed, and Mike Vick Speed Flexes. So, a lot of options in that practice squad. The Flea Flicker. A lot of really, really good options, if you ask me. I know we're Bear fans, you and I, Robbie, but that Packer visor and Jaden Reed, that visor is clean.
Very flawless.
Flawless indeed. The best way to describe that specific visor and that helmet. So 2 to go now in that practice squad double. Knocking on that door, guys. I'll get this one written up for Justin Lindholm. That a boy, Justin. 228439 on the Magic Man. Don Makowski. Let me drop that link again, guys, for the break page.
Tom Mikowski.
Did Ryan tell us his team, Robbie? I know Ryan Lund.
It's been a while.
Yeah, remind us your squad, Ryan, because he is in both practice squad breaks, which, again, if you're a Niner fan, Purdy and Young, Packer fan, Love and Reed, a good break for Niner and Packer fans, in my opinion, Robbie. And multiple spots win you multiple items. For example, you know, you got a Jaden Reed Speed Flex in a Jordan Love jersey. Probably looking at, you know, give or take around $1,500, maybe a little bit less. Certainly a lot more than $100 in value. You got a Steve Young licensed jersey, Brock Purdy Authentic, again, Robbie, in that $1,500-ish, give or take ballpark for just $100, which is crazy good value in that practice squad.
Very good value.
Speaking of good value, I mean, you take that Emmitt Smith, actually in the diamonds, the Romo Speed Flex again, that lit over $1,000. Montana and Rice close to $2,000. Look at that vault series in that double box, Robbie. You want to talk, or the quad box even. You get the Emmitt Smith and the Deion Sanders. That's an Emmitt Smith Speed Flex. Deion Sanders amp. Those two combined, Robbie, worth over $2,000. You get in for just $186 in that vault double. In my opinion, the two best players to ever put on the Cowboy jersey. Now, I don't know if I could say Deion is the second best Cowboy ever because he didn't play there long enough. But in terms of talented players to wear the Cowboy jersey, I don't think there's ever been 2 more talented players than Emmitt Smith and Deion Sanders, former Super Bowl champion teammates. And if you watched football in the 90s, and we're not talking quarterback, Robbie, take the quarterbacks out.
Okay.
The first names I think of, Jerry Rice, who's in the Diamonds, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, and Barry Sanders.
Okay.
Like non-quarterbacks, the first 4 names I think of when it comes to 90s football. What does that mean? That means that autograph value, name recognition, these guys were the stars of the 90s in the early 2000s. What's up, Prez?
Prez.
Tyler, I do have something for you. I did hear word on the street he's on a little break. But if you're ever going to take a break off, Tyler's a Browns fan. We don't get a ton of Browns helmets in the room. And when we do, it's usually Myles Garrett or Jim Brown. We have this insane Nick Chubb dog pound speed flex, the terrific running back. That's one of the coolest helmets I've seen. That has Tyler's name written all over it, Robbie, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. He even said it yesterday when we dropped it, me and Colin. He would love to have that, but he's got to save money.
Get off the break and get in the break, right?
Oh yeah,
That's cool, man. This helmet
it
is
is nice.
very, very cool.
Gotta love the Buddy the Elf. I mean, Brownie the Elf.
Brownie the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. Favorite color?
He says, I love Buddy the Elf. I know I'm salivating at that guy, but I'm in timeout. Chubb is my favorite player right now. Makes sense.
Ooh.
I mean, if you think about it, Browns players, I know he's been hurt, but Myles Garrett looking to leave. I mean, Deshaun Watson's there, not a very likable guy. I would say it's either got to be Jerry Jeudy or Nick Chubb. If you're a Browns fan, who would be the most favorite Brown right now? So awesome lid, by the way. Not a guy we get in the break room all that often, Nick Chubb. Take advantage on that speed flex. We did knock out the practice squad double, looks like, Robbie.
We did? Oh, yeah, we did.
Practice squad double number 2.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Great job. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys.
That was clapping cheeks.
Clapping cheeks, Jonathan Jenkins.
Yes, it was.
What's up, JJ? Thank you for the clothes, brother. We'll put the Magic Man jersey back in the box. Don Makowski here.
Tom Mikowski.
Makowski. So who's got some numbers? Hey, fellas, says clapping cheeks. What's up? JJ, good luck, peeps. Let's go, says Jacom. John Gomez. John Gomez is the ultimate autographs #1 cheerleader. He is the absolute man, Jacom. Always brings that positive vibe and that good energy, Jacom.
So this is number 2, right? Yeah, number 2.
Yes. So I see Shane with 21 was first, which we do not have 21. So 21 is actually one of only 2 boxes gone in the practice squad. Numbers are scrolling at the bottom. There is no 21 in the practice squad. We do have second after Shane's number is clapping cheeks with wheel ×2. So that's what we'll go with. Chubb is beloved in Cleveland. Great player, but even better person and leader. There we go. And Ryan Lund also in that vault single. That a boy, Rye. A lot of good stuff in that vault series. Cannot wait to see that Emmitt Smith speed flex. And Robbie, it's just a quick reminder for all the new guys. If we make a mistake on the ticker, Robbie, I allow the first guy that called numbers to recall a number. But if they call a number that's not on our ticker, aka the customer's mistake, I do go with the first 2 valid numbers, which in this case is the wheel from Jeff, wheel ×2. Or from, JJ. JJ with the wheel. So practice squad out of 30. I am pulling up our wheel here. All right, we have 18 coming off the board in the practice squad. And then one more. Uno mas. Spin that wheel. How about 12, Robbie? 12 and 18. All right, let's get these guys randomized. Shane Dameron, Jeff August, Ryan Lund, Keen Hermson, Shane Dameron, and Jonathan Jenkins. Good luck, gentlemen. Ryan, what's your squad, my man? We love asking all the new customers what team they like. 12 and 18. So 6 clicks, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Shane Dameron's got the NFC North. Ryan Lund has the NFC South. Jeff August has the NFC East. Keen Hermson has the NFC West. Shane Dameron, AFC North, AFC South. Jonathan Jenkins, AFC East. And Jeff August, AFC West. Box 12 on the way. 12 out of 30. The flea flicker. Feels like another heavy box here. Definitely a full-size lid. Joseph is a Buffalo fan. And Ryan's a fan of the Minnesota Vikings. There we go. Got a lot of Vikings, got a lot of Bills. It makes sense why Ryan got in that Vault series. We have the best current Viking, Robbie. Jay Jetta's in that series.
Jay Jettas.
Come and get him.
In this box, though, we have another NFC North receiver. Look at this one. Jayden Reed on the Speed Flex.
Here he
the
is.
insane visor. It's the yellow and green translucent visor. The number one receiver for the Packers, the speedster. It is Shane Dameron, the new guy, with the Jayden Reed Speed Flex. Flex on him, my man.
Flexin'.
Again, the most expensive helmet in the game, the Speed Flex. What the pros wear. This helmet alone, without the auto, without the visor, already more than $700. You tack on the auto, tack on the visor. These flexes worth more than $800, $900, in many cases more than $1,000. Shane only got 3 spots. Spent about $300. Got about 3 times the value, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
On this beautiful, beautiful Jayden Reed Speed Flex. That is nice.
Job, Shane Nomack.
So Joseph Jackson, this is a live break room. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. It is mostly NFL divisional breaks. So if you get randomized, for example, the NFC North, like Shane did, if a Bear, Packer, Lion, or Viking comes out, he wins. If you get in a double box break, Robbie, you would have 2 1 in 8 chances to win for every spot you bought. So, for example, Shane has 3 spots in the break. He has 3 1 in 8 chances to win in this break. You can double up in the double box break. 1 spot could get you 2 items. For example, there's a Jordan Love jersey in this series. Shane could get the Love jersey and get the Reed and Love in the same break. So, thanks, Shane. Wow, that's nice. Congrats, says Jacom. Yes, indeed, on the Jayden Reed. All right. Very nice. Yeah, I'm kind of in love with his visor, Robbie.
Yeah, that's a nice.
It changes colors depending on where it hits the light.
That's a chrome visor. I know I heard you say translucent. That's a chrome.
Chrome, translucent chrome, beautiful chrome visor.
Just a chrome visor.
That might replace the blue visor for me, Robbie, because it's ever changing. That's sick.
So what's the right word for that? Yeah, it's a chrome visor because
Yeah.
chrome means it changes colors.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The right word for it, Robbie, is beautiful.
Very beautiful. Very.
Shane willing to trade Reed for Edelman, says Jeff. That's actually a pretty fair trade offer. This is they're both speed flexes. I think the Reed looks a little bit cooler with the visor, but obviously Edelman a little bit more famous and successful player. If I had to ballpark the value, Robbie, probably fairly close to even in value. So I'm guessing the average fan would not like Edelman better as a player, but obviously Jeff is a Packer fan, and for him, Jayden Reed is a better hit. So pretty even trade offer, if you ask me. So not a bad offer if you're interested, Shane. Although if you're an aesthetics guy, I can see why you would want this one, Robbie, with this visor. Glenn says mirrored visor. I mean, again, you call it whatever you want, but it is awesome. That's the best way to put it. Absolutely awesome. Jayden Reed, by the way, Robbie, ironically enough, grew up in the Chicagoland area, played at Naperville Central High School, where I got a chance to cover a couple of his games when I worked briefly at NCTV. Super nice guy. Interviewed him. Really, really classy kid. I wonder, he probably grew up as a Bears fan. Never came up, but if he's from Chicago, probably a Bear fan playing on the Packers.
Ooh.
Go figure, right? Go figure. Okay, we do have a trade, Robbie.
We do?
We have a trade. So it's a pretty fair trade again. So Shane is going to get the Julian Edelman, and Jeff will get the Jayden Reed.
Oh, okay.
So actually,
Just swap the stickers.
yes.
So who's doing the trading?
Shane Dameron,
Okay.
and I could just delete Jayden Reed and put Julian Edelman for Shane.
So Shane is getting the Julian Edelman.
Yep.
So Shane
So I'm just going to use the 228
traded.
459. And then Jeff is going to get the Jayden Reed. So I'm just going to keep the stickers that they won I'm just gonna change the name, Robbie.
Yeah.
Jeff gets Jaden Reed. What's a good trade, Robbie? A trade where both sides are happy.
Exactly.
Very nice, guys. Very, very nice on that trade. Speed flex for a speed flex.
All right.
Nicely done, gentlemen. All right, box 18 is next. Box 18 is next. All right. You know, we don't usually get this guy on this team. Now, this is a 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback, mostly known for his time with the Niners. But this is Jeff Garcia on the Bucks custom jersey. Very, very clean. NFC South, Ryan Lund, Jeff Garcia. Ryan's first ever order. He said, I hope I win some breaks.
There you go.
Well, Ryan, you've won now. Jeff Garcia. Very nice. Black and blue is gone, Steven. I'm not sure where you see the black and blue. It's not on the ticker. It's not on the website. There is no black and blue. BNB, that series is gone. Yeah, you don't have it on the page, Robbie, so I'm not sure what Steven saw. But that series out the board here. Nice hit, says Clapping Cheeks. Cool, congrats, says Jacom. Yes, indeed. I believe JJ is a Tampa Bay fan, Robbie, so he wanted to see a Buck hit like Jeff Garcia. So, I get it. I get it. Oh, yeah, it was the Chase Wheel Spin, Steven. We did knock out the last black and blue box. Oh, so that's where he sees it. Makes sense. Heck yeah, says Ryan. Yes, sir. Jeff Garcia on the autographed jersey. All right, let's refresh here and see what we might knock out next. I'm still seeing 4 to go in that vault. Closest break right now, the vault single. We have 45 people watching, Robbie.
Oh, okay. That's a lot.
That's a decent amount. I have a question. And by the way, that's across all 3 platforms. That's YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook combined. I know Twitch typically has the most viewers because some guys watch it off the website, Robbie.
Okay.
So if you watch it off the website, it does register as a Twitch view. But if you ever see, like, for example, you're on Facebook, which typically has a little bit less people watching. And, like, right now, I can see there's 4 people watching on Facebook, 14 on YouTube, and 27 on Twitch. Just know we are on 3 different platforms. So definitely more viewers than what you're seeing on your own platform. Now, of those 45 people watching, Robbie, I got to imagine there's got to be a Cowboy fan somewhere.
Someone's got to be a Cowboy fan.
We have never seen
They're crying.
the Cowboy Joe helmet right here. It's a Cowboy Joe decal. It's an old school Dallas Cowboy helmet of the best Dallas Cowboy of all time, Emmitt Smith.
Oh, that's nice.
You got to have that in your PC. If you're a Dallas fan, you get a unique item. You get the best Cowboy of all time. I mean, the long storied history of the Dallas Cowboys, Robbie, and not a single Cowboy besides Emmitt Smith has won the MVP.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Do you know what year that logo is from?
60-something. We looked it up yesterday.
In the 1960s.
Yeah.
1960 is the actual date. Or actual year.
1960?
Yeah. I looked
Yeah.
it up yesterday. Well, me and Colin.
Now,
1960.
Joseph, of course, you either love or hate the Cowboys. A lot of people hate them, of course, Robbie. I have good news if you hate the Cowboys. There is a lot of Cowboy fans that will gladly trade for that helmet. Like, that's the beauty of winning a helmet this cool, that awesome, Robbie. Even if you don't like the team, even if you don't like the player, you will have no problem whatsoever trading for that helmet.
Oh, no.
No problem at all trading for that helmet. What was Joseph's team? Says, heck no. Oh, he's a Buffalo fan. Okay, Joseph. We do got a lot of Buffalo stuff in the break room. Thurman Thomas could be hanging out. Andre Reed. These are guys we see in the room quite a bit. There's no current Bill photo. Actually, there is actually, Robbie. I stand corrected. There's a Jim Kelly in the mini helmets. and an O.J. Simpson in the jerseys. So we do have some Bills in here. Bills royalty, for example, on Jim Kelly. But yeah, 3 spots to go now in that vault single. $93 for that Emmitt Smith helmet. And that bad boy, around $1,500, give or take, Robbie, in autograph value. Get it for $93. Highway robbery in the room, potentially. Let me get this Jeff Garcia put away. It is 1:41. We'll go to at least 2 o'clock no matter what. Tempted to push it to 2:10, 2:15 since we hopped on a little bit later. But we'll revisit things around 2 o'clock, Robbie. If the room is hot, we'll keep going. If the room is really hot, we're happy to skip the lunch break. But, Robbie, you don't decide. I don't decide when we hop off. The customers do. As long as orders are coming in, we are not going anywhere this afternoon. Ryan says, who wants to trade for my Jeff Garcia jersey? I bet you Clapping Cheeks does. Jonathan Jenkins, right?
Beer. Excuse me.
Beautiful helmet with the visor back on the table. I mean, I know we're Bear fans, Robbie, but I can't not admire that helmet.
It's the winter warning.
Yeah, it's nice.
The winter warning. The helmets they debuted last year. There's this past season. The winter warning.
I like it.
It's a very nice. It's got little glitter specks on it.
Warning, warning. Awesome helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of glitter. Looks like someone's daughter designed this helmet, Robbie.
Someone sneezed and spread all the glitter on the.
It wasn't me. I didn't sneeze. That's for sure.
That's a very nice lid.
So, guys, I'll drop some links in the chat, Robbie. I will start with this vault single. 3 spots to go.
Yeah. Let's go. Come on, folks. Come and get these spots before they're gone.
That one will fill the show. So that's our closest break right now. Probably the best break to fill. We do have 4 to go in the jersey break. That one could also be filling here very, very soon. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking here. I do see some orders coming in. Wayne jumping in. Wayne Walker. You got a couple spots in that jersey break. So actually the jersey break is definitely happening. I believe 2 to go in the jersey break.
3 to go.
So on the site I see 2 if you want to double check.
But
it's going to come up soon. So these 2 breaks will happen. 3 to go in the vault. 2 to go in the jersey single. Before we go for the noon show, those 2 are most definitely going down. A vault quad is very possible. 5 left. Practice squad single is possible. 6 left. A lot of the breaks are all about getting down to 3 or less. 8 spot breaks. If it's more than halfway there, it fills up right away. So, for example, we knock out 1 or 2 more spots in the quad, and it's going down right away. My dad was a huge Dallas fan, says Glenn. He ate a lot of dinners with Howard and Dandy Don. There we go, Glenn. Well, why don't you get that Emmitt Smith helmet for your dad, Glenn? That could be a nice little gift to your father. I'm sure he would love this Emmitt Smith helmet, right? Speaking of guys that, we mentioned earlier, Jaden Reed, grew up a Bear fan likely. I like Dallas Goedert for the Eagles. He was named Dallas for the Dallas Cowboys, Robbie. And he has to play for the Eagles now. Go figure, right?
No.
What's up, everyone? Hope all is well, says Mario. Mario, it's me. All is good, Mario. We do have the 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, Terry Bradshaw, for Mario on that full-size rep in the vault. In fact, we have a lot of good quarterbacks in this vault, Robbie. John Elway, borderline top 10 quarterback of all time. Terry Bradshaw in that top 10 discussion, definitely top 20. Warren Moon again in that 10 to 20 range. 3 of the top 20 quarterbacks to ever play the game. Maybe 4 of the top 20. There's a Fouts helmet in here. Fouts, Joyner, and Winslow. Not 4, Robbie. How about 5 of the top 20 quarterbacks ever? Because Joe Montana, he's probably top 3 ever. on that Niner Flash Authentic. So a lot of good quarterbacks to be had in the vault. Passed long ago, says Glenn. Sorry to hear that, my man. And hello, Mario. Kale says, I win a Christopher Cochran. Come give me a good one. There we go, Kale. Good luck, brother. Come and get yourself some good helmets. Everything, by the way, Robbie, for the new customers here in our break room is autographed, and everything is authenticated. And we do have a jersey break coming up. That did just sell out. So I'll put this in the chat. Jersey single. There we go. Ryan got in the vault again. I mean, Ryan, you're a Viking fan. Justin Jefferson, #1 all-time in receiving yards per game. People talk about J.J. McCarthy, Robbie. Is J.J. McCarthy going to be good? I think he'll be good because Justin Jefferson will make his life pretty darn easy, man, right? We got a lot of J-Mo in the breaks. Jameson will actually, it's kind of weird because we haven't had him as much the last couple weeks, but I want to say, Robbie, for a span of about 2 months in a row, Jameson Williams was in almost every break.
He was.
So, yeah, the Lion, you got a lot of Jameson Williams in the room. He would never be a photo headliner unless it's a practice squad flex or something, but he's always hiding in the break room. One of the speediest receivers in the game, Jameson Williams. So, yes, we get him quite a bit in the break room. Ryan, I have a Jay Jettis helmet I'm selling.
All right.
So, Bradley Williams.
Number 3.
The jersey, the third jersey coming up. Yeah, J.J. Jefferson, J.J. McCarthy. Those guys are going to form a pretty good duo here. All right.
All right.
You hear that, Robbie?
I got it.
We'll drop you guys a new series. Our college series is ready. It'll be a single, double, and quad. We'll be dropping that college series for you guys to attack. Jersey 34 says Juju to go. What's up, Juju? I think I'm in break 3. What is your name or order number, Juju? Starbucks jersey for the man cave? Absolutely. Very nice. That'd be nice, Glenn. I want to see if I can win the helmet. Ryan, we're 1 spot to go in that vault, my man. Julian Andrade. Julian, you are in this break. That works. So 34 in the jerseys. And we'll get 34 off the ticker here for the jersey break. Julian watching on Twitch. There we go. Fingers crossed on the jersey. Says Joseph Jackson. So Joe, the new guy in the room. Wayne Walker's new as well. Let me know, Wayne, your favorite team and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. I believe Joe heard about us on an ad, Robbie, and he's a Bills fan. College series, Jared, about to be active, my man. It's going to be very, very cool. The Fight Song College Series will put us back up to 6 things on the site, Robbie. Only 5 things up right now. That'll give us 6 series on the site. College. 10 times on the way, guys, for our jersey spots. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Christopher Cochran up top has the NFC North. Joseph Jackson, the NFC South. Wayne Walker, the NFC East. Shane Dameron, NFC West, AFC North. Julian Andrade, AFC South. Wayne Walker, AFC East. And Christopher Cochran in the AFC West. You want me to get it or you're good, Robbie? I can get it.
What number?
34.
34 and jerseys, right?
Yes. Well, at least get a spot or 2, Jared, if you can, in the college series. The single's up. I know we'll get the double and quad as well, but here's that brand new college series, by the way. I know someone mentioned a Roger Staubach they want. How about that old school Heisman 67 helmet there on the inscription? Ricky Williams, Earl Campbell dual signed We have a Joe Namath, Rip Speedflex, Alabama, and New York Jets. Anthony Richardson, ripped Colts and Florida Gators Speedflex. Alvin Kamara on the Flash Authentic. The iconic Notre Dame Gold, the iconic Joe Montana. J.J. Watt on Wisconsin. Drew Brees, Boiler Up on that Purdue helmet. Mentioned Ricky and Earl, pair of Heisman Trophy winning running backs. Roger Staubach, of course. Joe Namath, Michael Penix Jr. on Washington. Very, very clean Eclipse. Reggie Wayne on the U. And oh my, that Rams and BYU Rip Speedflex Puka Nacua, and that Oregon and Bronco Rip Speedflex Bo Nix. Two of the best young players. Puka, borderline, top 5 receiver. Let's take a closer look at this helmet, by the way. Oh my God. That blue visor, the BYU, the Rams. That helmet is insane, man. Absolutely insane. We have this beautiful retro helmet like he wore back in the day. I think it's one of those VS4s, which that was an authentic helmet back in the day, Robbie. Talk about how much the helmets have changed. Joe Namath on that ripped Speedflex. The Bama and the Jets, the green and the red. Very, very clean lid. Then we have this ripped Bronco and Oregon helmet. It's like white Bronco fire coming out of that one. Bo Nix, who led all rookies in passing touchdowns this last season. And then we have this Florida Gator Rip Speedflex, Anthony Richardson. Again, guys, the Speedflex, the most valuable helmet, the coolest helmet in the game. And you will read this. Every single photoed headliner is a full-size authentic. Now, this is a full-size series. There will be some replicas, but there will be 0 replica photoed headliners. 30 boxes, Steven? Yes, 30 boxes. Only 30 boxes, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 photoed headliners in 30 boxes. Better than a 1 in 3, almost a 1 in 2 chance at a headliner. Add in Jackson Smith-Njigba, Warren Sapp, Jalen Carter. What a Super Bowl he had. Fred Warner and Jamal Charles. Then all of a sudden we're looking at 17 headliners in 30 boxes. Not too shabby in that college series. Vault is closed. College series is pressure, aka take all your money, says Rax. Like that Joe Namath, that Knicks is clean, says Jared. Yeah, very, very clean for sure. Let me get this jersey break done. And then we will do the vault. And then maybe after that, who knows? Maybe a college fills up. This is kind of spooky, Robbie, if you ask me. This is kind of spooky. I would say about 60 to 70% of the time we pull this man, he's on a Niner item. We had Jeff Garcia earlier on the Bucks, and now it is Jeff Garcia on the Eagles. Ooh. Go figure. He was 5 with the Niners, 7 with the Bucks and the Eagles. The 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback, Jeff Garcia, NFC East, Wayne Walker. That a boy Wayne, PSA certified on the Garcia. I love it's a TK suspension helmet. Thank you, William. Not the VS4, the TK suspension helmet on Staubach. Prez, you don't like Anthony Richardson? He's got a lot of potential, but I get it. A guy obviously could go either way with that guy. I'm from upstate New York. I'm in Rochester. There are no Saints gear here. I always wanted a signed item, never been to a game. Always wanted to go, so that is the closest thing to that. Who Dat Nation, says Chili. Yeah, Who Dat's in the house, man. We have the great Drew Brees on that Purdue authentic. And then obviously if you're looking for Saints, there's actually an Alvin Kamara authentic in the practice squad. Lunar authentic Kamara. And James Tire, I'll drop the live break page link. This is where you buy your break spots. Come and get them. Come and get them. There's that link. Put the Garcia jersey away. Then we do have the bootleg vault on the way. Nice job, Wayne Walker here on Jeff Garcia. All right, I'll put this in the chat. Vault is on deck. We got Michael Convey, Joshua Simmons, Ryan Lund, Shane Dameron, Joseph Jackson, Ryan Lund, and Michael Convey again. Vault single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Yeah, if you bring that positive energy, you might win. Yeah, Prez, I think Anthony Richardson's one of those guys where one game he'll look like a top 5 quarterback, and another game he'll look like a bottom 5 quarterback. My gut feeling on Richardson is that he'll be around middle of the pack. There's too much upside to at least not see what he's got going on, because he's got a cannon arm, he's an amazing athlete. Sometimes it takes a few years to get going, but too much upside for me to not give him a chance if I'm the Colts. Anthony Richardson. At least I know if I can't get a break in the college this time, I know it'll be back eventually. Yeah, Jared, college is usually about every other week, sometimes once a week. You know, it's not a staple, but it's definitely not rare in the break room, the college series. Might have a heart attack if I win something, says Chili. Well, hopefully it's a very quick heart attack, and then you're back to being all good. I guess, Robbie, a heart attack from excitement is better than a heart attack from, sadness. Who's left in the mini helmet headliners, Eric? That would be Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Jordan Love, Russell Wilson, Jason Taylor, Jim Kelly, LaDainian Tomlinson, DJ Moore, and the secondary headliner, Cooper DeJean. Joseph looking for Reed or Simpson would rock. There you go. O.J. Simpson is in this series still. That is still available. So Michael Convey wants 18 in the vault, Robbie.
18 in the vault, got it.
18 in the vault. Thank you, sir. So there's Michael Convey, Joshua Simmons, Ryan Lund, Shane Dameron, Joseph Jackson, Ryan Lund, and Michael Convey again. All right. 1-8. We'll see, Prez. Time will tell on the Richardson. The helmet, though, definitely a fire lit in this new college series. 10 times on the way for our vault boxes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Ryan Lund up top. Ryan's got the NFC North. NFC South is Joshua Simmons. Michael Convey's got the NFC East. Shane Dameron has the NFC West. We got Michael AFC North, Joseph Jackson AFC South, Joshua Simmons AFC East, and Ryan Lund in the AFC West. Now Joseph was looking for 8, but 18 was first. And Press says beautiful lid on the Richardson. All right. Hey, how about this, Robbie? We got 4 vault keys left. The 300, 200, and 2 100s, aka the 4 biggest numbers. Winner of this break, taking home a vault key here. Congrats, you've won a vault key. Full size replica on the way. You know, let's be honest. A guy we're glad is still with us, right? After that heartbreaking, horrific injury a couple years ago, it is Damar Hamlin on the Bills replica helmet. Joshua Simmons, AFC East. Damar Hamlin plus a vault key. So let me know, Josh, what letter you would like. We have ACD. ACDC? No, ACDE. Almost, Robbie.
Almost.
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 Nice says hi, Todd. Hi, Todd. Absolutely, Josh. Damar Hamlin. Ended up being very solid for the Bills. Originally came back as a backup, Robbie, but worked his way in the starting lineup. Very, very solid safety, Damar Hamlin. So he wants C. C works, my man. C it is for the vault key. Typically, the vault keys are with the lesser hits, the rep helmets in the series. Damar Hamlin's one of the lesser hits in the series, Robbie. It's not a bad series.
No.
A guy that is very, very recognizable around NFL circles. I still remember that night. It was myself and Colin were on the air, and we didn't know what was going on. The chat was telling us what was happening, and we're like, oh my God, is this dude alive? So thankfully, things ended up being all right. A nice helmet, Josh, on Damar Hamlin. Vault, 23 boxes left, Robbie. 11 total headliners. And we got 3 vault keys. 14 in 23 chance at a vault key, a secondary headliner, or a photo headliner. That is not bad in that vault, man. Not bad odds if you ask me.
It's a very good. Very good odds. Very good odds.
After this break, Robbie will knock out the black and blue wheel spin. We only had one black and blue break, the last one in the series. So we'll knock out the black and blue wheel spin, and then we will take a peek at where we sit right now. Woo, Joshua! Money, money, money! 300 bucks! Show me the money, Jerry. Show me the money, Joshua. 300, Joshua Simmons. I know this is a vault single. Josh had a couple spots in here. Robbie spent less than 200 bucks. He gets 300 bucks back. So essentially, Robbie, in other words, we paid him to take the Damar Hamlin helmet. Attaboy, Josh. The big number is 300.
Nice.
300 for Josh. And tell you what, Robbie.
Joshua Simmons.
I'm gonna keep it to Josh. I think he actually called C. You gave him D, but that's all right. We'll be nice. We'll give him his 300 bucks. How about that? How's that price,
You
Josh?
said D.
C, but we're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. No big deal. I'm just telling him, you're welcome, Josh. Good luck comes around, brother. 300
you're
for
welcome.
Josh.
I swear I heard D.
You're good. How do I know what division I got, says James? So, James, when the break fills, you will be randomized to your division. You find out when the break goes down. Heck yeah. Thanks, guys. Says, hi, Tide. You're welcome, brother. You are very welcome on the 300. It is Ace left now, Robbie. Ace. A-C-E. Ace.
Ventura. This is,
All right. Black and blue wheel spin coming up. Bonus gift card on the way for somebody. And then if nothing else is full or super close, we might take a brief lunch break. We are back at 3 p.m. no matter what, though. Chili saying, I hope I win. There we go. All right. We got 10 clicks. Top name after 10 is going to get a wheel spin and a gift card.
Who was that the winner?
Josh Simmons, 300.
The black and blue?
Well, I'm about to find out the Chase Wheel Spin winner. It is Julian Andrade.
Oh, that was Volky. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Julian Andrade, top name after 10 clicks.
Okay.
Julian, let me know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, I'll start you on 1. And for the 3 p.m. show, black and blue is gone. College is in, though. So update that Chase Wheel Spin list. That was a single box, Ryan Lund. So it'll show you on the page if it's a single or a double box. What we just sold out was the single. You get in a double box, 2 helmets come out on that break. So there will be more vault helmets, just not in this break specifically. I know a lot of guys get used to seeing double boxes, Robbie, because doubles are usually the most popular break in the room. But if it doesn't say double, if it says single box, we're not going to give you 2 helmets. We're nice. We're not that nice. So
Who won the chase?
Julian Andrade.
All right. Oops. Julian.
Well, stay safe, Chili. 565 Wayne. Take care of the kid at the bus stop. And stay safe, my man. Yeah, I don't know how it is across the country, Robbie.
Oh, it's horrible.
But it is snowing here. That's for sure. I know a lot of local schools are canceled today.
Yep.
So everybody...
My nephew's got a snow day.
Those were so much fun when I was in school.
They're not called snow days no more.
What are they called?
They're called what is it called? Because they still do Zoom.
Oh, they do virtual now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a buzzkill.
Yeah.
Because like when I was a kid, I imagine you as well.
Yeah.
You got the snow day.
Hey, we got a snow day.
No school.
With no school, we go outside, build igloos, forts,
Oh,
snowball
man.
fights.
And now as an adult, for me at least, I know you don't drive, but I hate driving in it.
Oh, when
So-
I was driving, I hated it too.
Yeah, so it's like it's not as fun as an adult.
No.
All right, I'm gonna start Julian on 1. Whatever this lands on, Julian, that's how much money you are getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. A little bit better than average, 54 for Brian Urlacher.
There we go.
Chilly here in Texas, says Jarrett. Snowing in Cincinnati, says Joseph. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
Robbie, I say snowy time out there. No better time than to bundle up, get some hot chocolate, get in the break room, watch the show, and win some awesome autograph memorabilia.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Jeremiah
Everything.
Marshall asking, what's left in the college? We dropped this college break about 5 minutes ago, Jeremiah. The graphic was ready just now. The series ready from our production staff. Every single helmet left in the college. Just put it up 5 minutes ago. 30 box series, 12 photoed authentic helmets. Every single helmet you see here on this graphic is a full-size authentic or better. Speedflex for some of these. Puka Nakua on the Speedflex. That helmet is so sharp. The BYU and Rams flex. This guy came out of nowhere, Robbie. Nobody knew who he was out of BYU. Breaking rookie receiving records. Now perhaps a top 5 receiver, Puka Nakua. The old school TK suspension lid. The Roger Staubach 67 Heisman Trophy on that Navy helmet. That's unique. Joe Namath, Jets, and Bama Rip Speedflex. I know Colin was asking trivia questions yesterday.
Yes, he was.
Bama quarterbacks to win the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts, Joe Namath, Bart Starr, and Ken Stabler. Only 4 of them have done it. Now we have the Bo Nix on the Bronco in Oregon. I mean, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix. Nice little collection of Oregon quarterbacks doing well in the pros. And then, of course, the Anthony Richardson ripped Speedflex with the Stars, Gators, and Colts. So as soon as I get the gift card, I'll send it to use it in the college break. All right. Did you get a chance to send it yet, Robbie?
Yeah, make sure you guys are checking that junk mail.
So, High Tide, Josh Simmons, check your junk. Email I just mean, of course, because that gift card was sent from Robbie. Boot camp was rough in the Windy City. Good old Great Lakes, says Jared. 9 inches of snow here in Iowa. Grim Reaper, stay safe. And Jeremiah says, roll Tide. I mean, one of the first great Bama players, Joe Namath. Get that Tide Speedflex. This bad boy worth north of $1,000. Probably closer to $1,500. Get it for less than $100 in that single box. So roll Tide indeed. Michigan lid in here. We'll have to find out because Jackson's been in Jigba's Ohio State. Warren Sapp is Miami. Jalen Carter was Georgia. Fred Warner, BYU. Jamal Charles, Texas. So not sure what the Michigan helmet's in here, but there's a Michigan Wolverine lid in the series. Yeah, there's no... Arch is not signing much right now, Jared. We have Archie, but there's no Arch Manning yet. So, Robbie, I think this will be a good sign-off point here in the next minute or two. Very last call for orders, guys. But we are 5 to go in that practice squad single. And we are, let's see, 5 to go in that vault quad. A little bit open right now, so I think we'll leave these for the 3 p.m. show. Before we go, though, Robbie, final thoughts from you, man?
Hey, good. Excuse me. Good job, everybody. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's attack the page some more. Let's have a stellar Wacky Wednesday here in the break room.
We had a good noon show,
Very good news.
but we actually skipped headliners like crazy, Robbie.
We did.
And we skipped a lot of headliners, which means headliners are coming up. Best cut of the show is a really, really tough debate. Is it the Jaden Reed or the Julian Edelman? Because they're roughly even, probably in value. Again, Edelman's probably a better overall name. It's a nice salute to service. I am in love with the chrome visor, as you call it. What's good of the show, man? tough. It's tough.
Let's go with Edelman. I like
Edelman
Edelman.
for Robbie.
I'm a military guy.
Salute the service for Robbie. I'm gonna go Jaden Reed to be different because of the visor. I can pick a Packer only because I've met this guy. Nice kid out of Naperville Central High School. So, practice squad headliners, real quick, Jeremiah. Almost everything is left, my man, in that practice squad break. That includes the Steve Young licensed jersey, Jordan Love custom jersey, Tua slap card, McLaurin authentic, Kamara authentic, Purdy authentic, Mike Vick speed flex, Lawrence Taylor slate, Hines Ward authentic, Jamar Charles speed flex. We have only pulled the Jaden Reed speed flex and the Julian Edelman speed flex. Everything else is left in the practice squad. So Josh will go ahead and double check on our end. Maybe we'll unsend it, resend again. Technology could be weird.
What did he say?
He just has not seen it yet. Check the spam and has not got it yet. But we can deactivate it and send again, Robbie. It looks like you sent it.
Yeah, but then it would sent no person's name. How
Okay, so maybe.
how did that happen?
So just deactivate it and send it again.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't put the email in, or maybe it
No,
got
I did.
messed up.
I put it in.
So Josh will send it over again. So
So let's deactivate.
Jared, I was in Great Lakes in December. Show condition 5. Oh my, William.
Joshua Simmons.
William, that's rough. I was there when it was a little warmer, but still stinked. What time is it there? So I don't know if you're talking about us, Joseph, or what these guys are saying in the chat, but it is 2:12 Central Time in the Chicagoland area.
Because he won the Volkey, right? Yeah. It was
Yeah,
Volkey
300.
D
Yes.
and 300.
Okay.
Joshua Simmons. Save.
All right, Josh, check now, my
Check
man.
now.
Check now. Robbie did just send it, Josh Simmons.
So weird.
If you want to give it a peek, see, my man, Josh Simmons. I do see gift cards. Let's see. And I do see Josh $300. Joshua Simmons, the recipient. Julian, your gift card is sent as well. So congratulations, guys, on those gift cards. You know what? We got to double check after the show, Robbie. I don't know if we sent over the gift card for the Super Bowl winner. Actually, maybe we did. Actually, maybe.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we'll double check that. Got it. Thank you, guys, says Mr. High Tide. You got it, Josh. Tyson, we're about to hop off right now after a good noon show, but we're right back here at 3 p.m. in just over 45 minutes, Robbie. So, yeah, no black and blue, Jeremiah. The college series, I'll tell you what, man, though, is way better. Black and blue, the series with slight imperfections. The diamond helmets, I'll give you guys a little pointer. The diamond helmets in the college blow the black and blue out of the water. They're bigger names. There's no damaged items. They're better helmets. If you like the black and blue, Jeremiah, the diamonds, the vault, and the college are way, way better than that series, in my humble opinion. Robbie, that'll do it for us for the noon show. Great job co-hosting, producing as always.
Oh, some awesome guys.
Great job to the customers. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, chatting, buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. Have a great, great lunch break. We'll be right back here in 45 minutes. See you soon.